G'day there, Kevin McAllister, founder of Lift Your Wellbeing, the creator of the new Vigour and Joy one-on-one coaching program. Put simply, this is the program I wish I had when I was an accountant 7, 8, 9 years ago. It's a combination of things that I've experienced myself firsthand in the professional services world, and also over the past 6 or 7 years, working really closely with accountants, lawyers, other busy, ambitious professionals. These are the key themes that I've sort of taken note of and put it together and created something that's pretty unique and really detailed and designed to really take someone through a transformation. So let me get stuck straight into it. So some of the problems I've seen over the years, and most of them, probably all of them, I have experienced myself. And that's why this program's almost been pretty easy to create, because I've just had to reflect on the support that I would have wanted back in the day. So successful at work, but struggle to have the energy or time for your health and for your home life. And I see that as a really common theme that a lot of our clients are nailing it at work, but nailing it requires a lot of energy and a lot of time. The health gets neglected, and so does the energy. You start to feel it in many different ways, your stress, your sleep, you're not moving that much. You have a constant, like I say, a constant level of stress. You're not eating well. It's a convenient diet. It's not a healthy diet at all. It's just things that are convenient, quick, easy. And yeah, you sort of, that'll resonate in many different ways for different people. For some, they'll put on weight. Others, it's going to be trouble at home, trouble sleeping, inability to switch off from work. And generally just not happy. You work so hard to get to this point, and may potentially think to yourself, I'm not really experiencing the joy and fulfillment that I was expecting in my life. So that's some of the problems. So one of the, I guess, the real things I see is there's no strategy. We have access to so much information out there, whether through YouTube, social media, Google, you name it. There's a lot of information available to us, but we're taking it day by day, going based on our energy, based on how we feel. If we get a bit of spare time here and there, there's no strategy, there's no plan. And without a plan, we can't really go anywhere in the right direction. We're leaving it all to chance, and we leave it to chance when we're really busy. It's most likely not going to go the way we want it to. So that's one thing I've really identified that and made sure everyone who comes into the Vigour and Joy program is going to have a really solid, personalized strategy. No one to keep you accountable to develop new habits. So something I've learned through my neuroscience study is what we're trying to really do is develop new habits and weaken some of the, I guess, older ones that aren't as, I guess, productive for your goals. So you'll learn a lot about habit development, but part of that is you need someone to keep you accountable. And that's the role of a coach, is that once we identify where we want to make the changes, whilst we're building those stronger neural pathways, you need someone who's there for you and checking in and make sure that you're on track. So that'll obviously be a big part of the program. No access to support, coaching, education that's specific to you. Again, it's sort of, there's so much information out there, but if it's just randomized, it's not really tailored to exactly what you need in that day, in that moment. So support is another thing I think I wish I had back in the day. Sometimes I just needed to drop a voice note or a message just to ask a quick question. Other times I probably really needed someone to actually have a sit down call with and go, hey, can we speak for half an hour? I've had a real tough week, and I just need to get some stuff off my chest, or I need some advice. That's the kind of support that this program is going to offer. It's based on what you need. I know how busy you are, so some weeks you might not need any, or you might need to just drop a message and go, hey, all good, nailing it. Other weeks, can we have a chat? Let's book it in, or whatever it might be. But you need that support, and you need to know that it's there when you need it. And the same as the education, as I'll explain in a second, I've created a really cool learning hub, which is going to have loads and loads of different short videos on lots of different topics about fitness, nutrition, sleep, stress, neuroscience, positive psychology. There's so much in there. Instead of bombarding you with it, part of our plan is we'll go, right, let's target it. I want you to watch the videos all around sleep science, really understand and get yourself really educated around the latest sleep science, and we'll take it from there. So that's another problem that I've seen, that I've experienced. So like I said, this is the coaching program I wish I had when I was an accountant. I'm very, very grateful for a mentor, coach of mine, who asked me a really easy question. Well, I wish I had someone ask me this earlier, but he said, what's the program you wish you had when you're an accountant? And light bulbs went off left, right, and center, and this is what I've come up with. So that's why I love working with busy professionals. They are my people. So it's about getting the process right. Everyone's going to be at a different starting point. There'll be different focus areas. Some of you will want to drop weight. That will be the main focus area to start with. Others will be about trying to switch off in the evening, maybe reconnect with things that bring you joy and happiness. So it's a lot of the positive psychology stuff we'll do is around what are the things that maybe you haven't done in a long time, whether it's relationships, activities, and those sort of things that are going to give you a lot of fulfillment and happiness. So understand where you're at. There'll be some really cool assessments we'll do. So we'll do some self-assessments, some fitness testing, questionnaire type thing to really understand where you're at. Then together we'll build this 90-day plan to figure out what is the desired outcome and what's the process that we'll go on together to get there. So it'll be a really nice individual process. It'll take a good bit of sort of reflection and time to figure this out, and then we'll start figuring out the process together. So this is how I go about it. This is what I've created. So it's a detailed 90-day strategy. So we have 90 days mapped out, absolutely all your fitness. I'll do all your programming for you, so you never have to think about another workout again. This is, again, something I wish I had when I was busy. I know you're time poor. So when you get into the gym, if you're lucky enough to have the time to do that, you just stand there and think, oh, I don't want to make another decision. You don't have to. Open up the app. I've planned out your workout for you. I've planned out all your workouts for the next 90 days based on where you're at, things you enjoy. They're progressive, they're effective, short, sharp. So that'll be the same as nutrition. We'll plan out all your nutrition, stuff you enjoy, or making sure that you're learning along the way, and it's flexible, but it's working towards your goals. If you want to lose weight, we'll make sure you're hitting those numbers. Like I said, you'll get access to coaching and support when you need it. If you need it, message me every single day. You can do it. If you need to book a call in every week, you can do it. It's as much or as little as you need to make sure that we nail this 90-day plan. Okay. Positive psychology. If you don't know what that is, I'll teach you a lot more once we get in there. But for me, it's around the joy side of this Vigour and Joy, trying to reconnect with what makes you happy. I think that's a really nice way of putting it, and looking at some activities, whether it might be gratitude, savoring, mindfulness, might be reconnecting with friends, hobbies, stuff that's going to make you happy, especially in your home life. I know that for some people, myself included, when I was doing really well in the accounting world, I struggled to really be engaged and present. And I know for a lot of parents that I work with, in terms of my clients, this can be a big thing, that they want to be a bit more engaged with their kids. So we look at, I guess, some of the proven ways that positive psychology can help with that, if that's your thing. Training lab, I think I mentioned that as well. Huge big bank of on-demand and live trainings. I'll be doing at least one a month, which will be exclusive to Vigour and Joy clients. So you'll be getting educated and learning all along the way. Plus, I'll be really sort of pushing you towards specific things. If there's a week where you just think, oh, I can't stop eating sugar in the evening, well, I'll go, right, well, let's watch the training videos on how to reduce your sugar cravings, and those sort of targeted trainings, all bite-sized and easy to consume within your busy week. Fitness, it's all programmed into an app. So it's an amazing app that I'm about to launch. Depends when you're watching this, might already be launched. And that'll have all your workouts. We'll have nutrition stuff in there and all the other things that were programmed. So whether we're looking at nightly routines to improve your sleep, or getting you out for a lunch break, walking at lunch, or it'll all be programmed into this app, which then filters through to your calendar. So you know every day what you need to tick off. It's all there. You'll get reminded. So there's an accountability process in that as well. And last of all, you're going to join a community of like-minded people. So there'll be other people like yourself going to be in a community. I'll be doing events to bring people together. This is obviously a digital community. We're going to have people from all over the world involved in this. So we'll have events where you can come together. There'll be a Facebook page so you can ask questions and realize that we're all going through the same thing. I think professional services is a really great place to, it's a really good place to work and really fulfilling career, but the demands are high and the demands are unique. You can have a balanced life. You definitely can. You can achieve. I've seen it over the last 12 years. I've seen people who have not achieved it, and it's had big impacts on their home life and their health. And I've seen others who managed to build the systems and the mindset. We'll talk a lot about mindset to achieve that balance. So I thought hopefully that gives you a bit of an overview of what I've built, the type of people that I want to help. And now it's over to you. If you're ready to take things up a level, to get your plan in place, to have someone to really support you through it, and we'll work through your goals, wherever they may be. If you're ready, get in contact with me. At this stage, I can only take on 5 people per month. As you might have seen in that, it's a pretty intensive type of program. I want you to achieve whatever the goals we set out. And to make that possible, it has to be a serious amount of support, very individualized, personalized type of thing. So if you want to be one of the 5 for next month, reach out and we'll have a call and make sure that you're really comfortable and we're a good fit for each other. And we'll go for there. So thank you. I'm Kevin McAllister. And yeah, thanks for listening to the Vigour and Joy program.